creating sexual tension with women, is often explained in 4 simple steps. The first 2 principles form a foundation, and without them, nothing else really works. Step 3 is where you begin to guide the conversation in a way that slowly builds tension. And step 4 is where you start intensifying in a natural, calibrated manner. There's also an important bonus idea that many men ignore: knowing how to avoid killing the tension before it fully develops. Because building tension is only half of the process. The real skill lies in sustaining it long enough for something meaningful to happen. It begins with your eyes. At the core of attraction is presence, and presence is strongly communicated through eye contact. If you cannot hold steady, relaxed eye contact, you cannot create tension. Many people believe attraction comes from words or personality, but if your eyes are constantly moving away or avoiding intensity, any emotional charge disappears instantly. Tension exists in the space between 2 people when neither escapes the moment, and breaking eye contact too quickly or getting distracted removes that pressure. A calm, steady gaze creates a different effect. It is not aggressive staring, but grounded presence that communicates confidence. Practicing this starts small. Holding eye contact slightly longer than usual in everyday conversations helps build comfort. Even brief moments in public, like maintaining eye contact while passing someone, can strengthen this ability over time. It develops confidence not just for attraction, but for all social interactions. The second step is your voice, rhythm, and timing. Even with strong eye contact, tension can be destroyed if your speech is rushed or chaotic. Many people speak too quickly or fill every silence due to nervousness, leaving no space for tension to exist. But tension needs pauses, silence, and moments where nothing is said but everything is felt. A small delay before responding, even half a second, can shift the entire energy of a conversation. Slowing down your speech naturally signals confidence and control. It also gives the other person time to feel what is being said. Instead of rushing compliments or responses, a slight pause combined with steady eye contact creates stronger emotional impact. Response timing also matters. Allowing a short beat after she speaks shows composure instead of reactivity. These small adjustments change the entire dynamic. The third step is the content of the conversation. Even with perfect eye contact and pacing, if the conversation stays completely neutral, tension will remain low. Basic topics like work or weather build initial comfort, but they cannot sustain attraction. To create tension, the conversation must gradually shift into something more personal and playful. This does not mean being overly direct, but slowly increasing emotional engagement. Light teasing, playful comments, or subtle observations about her personality can add intrigue. Instead of repeating standard compliments, you introduce variation and imagination into the interaction. Over time, this builds a gradual emotional progression rather than staying at a flat level. The key is not to jump suddenly, but to increase intensity step by step, like turning a dial instead of switching on fully. The fourth step is intensifying the interaction in a subtle way. This is where balance becomes important, because many people either hold back too much or move too fast. The goal is not to be explicit, but to introduce playful undertones that engage imagination. Humor, implication, and double meanings can create this effect without being direct. Physical interaction follows the same principle. It starts small and casual, then gradually increases based on comfort and response. Light touches or playful gestures can develop naturally if the interaction is positive, but attention to her reactions is essential. Everything must be adjusted based on how she responds. When verbal and physical signals align, the overall effect becomes much stronger. The final and most important idea is not breaking the tension too early. Many people lose momentum by laughing nervously, looking away, or changing the subject when things start to feel intense. But tension is supposed to feel slightly uncomfortable, and escaping it breaks the connection. At the same time, pushing too far too quickly can also destroy it. So balance is key. Tension works like a rubber band. You stretch it, then ease off slightly, then stretch again. This rhythm keeps the interaction alive. Even moments of closeness should not be overextended. Sometimes pulling back actually increases anticipation. The goal is to maintain a natural flow where presence, pacing, conversation, and body language all work together. Ultimately, creating tension is about balance. presence without pressure, progression without force, and confidence without rigidity. When all these elements come together, conversations become more than just exchanges of words. They become emotionally charged interactions that feel natural, engaging, and memorable. Improve accuracy for documents and research upgrade to Plus, and use the latest thinking model to synthesize documents, research, files, and complex information